Play-to-earn games like Axie Infinity exploded in popularity during the COVID-19 pandemic, giving thousands of video games enthusiasts in low-income countries like the Philippines a chance to earn a living. The rise of P2E was a godsend for many, because in the Philippines its gross domestic product declined 9.6% in 2020, its biggest drop in more than 70 years, according to a study by IHS Markit. With so many Filipinos finding themselves out of work, thousands flock to P2E games. Axie Infinity's team reported in March 2020 that more than 29,000 new players from the Philippines signed up to the game, out of 70,000 new sign-ups worldwide in the same month. Those players were signing up because Axie Infinity and other P2E games offer them a chance to earn a viable income simply from playing and completing achievements. What's more, Axie's community provided a solution to the requirement that players purchase an NFT before they can start playing, offering scholarships to new players in return for a slice of their income. P2E's rapid growth in low-income countries has been well documented, but the real breakthrough for the industry will only come when it manages to tap the traditional community of video game players who are not motivated primarily by earnings. That means catering to the 66% of gamers that Statista says primarily play games to unwind and decompress. Unlike NFT-based games, traditional video games offer a much wider genre of titles, with ultra-realistic graphics and rich storylines. Immersive sandbox games such as Grand Theft Auto give gamers a way to completely escape from reality and become totally immersed in a new world, where they can put their own mundane lives on hold to become the hero in an engaging story. The biggest P2E games don't do this. To put it bluntly, the gameplay in Axie Infinity is about as dull as it gets, and until the industry does something about this, conventional gamers who play for fun are unlikely to want to get in on it. The winning combination is to have both P2E elements, a low barrier to entry, and an exhilarating and enjoyable gameplay experience. Thankful, developers of some of the most promising up-and-coming P2E titles seem to be aware of this. Take Battle Drones, a soon-to-be-released game on the Solana blockchain, which is a 3D isometric shooter game that bears similarities with classic titles such as Call of Duty and Fortnite. Video game purists will be eager to hear that Battle Drones developers have built the game using Unreal Engine, a popular and widely used game engine developed by Epic Games. Using Unreal Engine, developers can create massive virtual worlds with incredibly rich graphics and smooth motion, meaning an altogether different level of realism than is possible with today's P2E games. With Battle Drones, the developers plan to launch with a player versus environment mode called Onslaught, where players will be able to win rewards such as battle tokens and drone parts. There will be a community leaderboard too, so players can chart their progress and fight for recognition among their peers. In future, Battle Drones will add additional game modes such as co-op, multiplayer, tower defense and even a drone racing mode to enhance the experience for players. Players will be able to customize their drone NFTs with various parts they can purchase from the Drone's Bones store or win by beating their opponents and completing challenges. The team also has ambitions to launch regular player versus player Battle Royale contests, where numerous players will get together and battle it out. A second promising title that's aiming to turn the P2E dynamic on its head is Plutonians, a forthcoming MMORPG Metaverse space strategy game that will have elements of strategy RPG, shooter action, multiplayer, and social alternate reality games.